Hello and welcome to the JR's Gaming Podcast, where we talk about the rise of Nintendo and what this great gaming franchise has in store for us in the future of gaming, and of course, the country from which it was born, Japan. I am joined, as always, with my co-host and good friend, Rowan Fern. Rowan Fern, how are you doing this week, my man? I saw you recently, didn't I?
Did
Met
you?
up. Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah.
He's-
We're not going to say where, but
I don't want to say where. We met exactly at this no, mind. Yeah, but we met, didn't we? I went and I went all the way to his village, not too far from where I live, and we met up and we walked around the field, ate out of a Pringles tin.
we were going to walk up the field, but the fields were closed. Like they're building something at the minute, so
Yeah, you won't be happy about that, weren't you, Ro? Because
I
you're
was
like,
mad because I've been walking on that field for years and years, and they're just building something on it.
it's quite annoying. Yeah, so I went over to see Rowan, guys. He's we of course me and Rowan have known each other for years, and but it was like a day off college and stuff. I was like, well, I'm going to go and see Rowan. We went and got like a full-on Pringles tin. Went to a field, and they're just like, no, you can't come in the field. There's a fence here.
There weren't even any builders
And-
going. I offered, bro. I shouted out loud as well. I was like, if there are any builders here, I'll give you some Pringles if you let us through.
Yeah, we couldn't find any builders there, and we
They weren't even
so what
doing work. They just sat down doing nothing.
yeah,
If
there's
the
no.
builders, if the builders listening, get off your ass and do some work.
That's what we literally were like wanting to say, but there was no builders there to. So we went to a dog walker who was coming past, and we're like, is this do you know about this building stuff? And then he was just like, it's awful. It's out of order, mate. We don't know what's going on, but it's really bad. I'm like,
They shouldn't have done it. They should have. Oh yeah, he had a point. To be fair, They should have done it where you can get round. Because past there is loads of fields, like loads of nice fields and stuff, and you can't even get to them anymore. There probably is another way, but it will take you like twice as long. So I don't have time for this. So
I haven't got time for this. No, I want to walk in the fields and run across the corn like in the Gladiator.
there
the
is actually some
NC.
corn there, I think.
Yeah, the cornfields have been blocked off by these bloody gates. It's like, no. So I don't know what the builders are building, but Ryan, you made a funny joke about it just being like a football stadium, like a full-on football stadium that you should just go and watch, your village football stadium. No, it's literally like where we.
I don't know. I think it's more factories, isn't it? Because there's
Yeah.
factories, and then they're just building more of them,
Mm.
which they don't even. I've not even seen anyone coming in and out of those factories that are there either. Like they've just been bone idle for years and years. They're like,
basically,
why do you need more of them?
It's just a small village as well. Like most as all villages go, it's just mainly countryside, and it's just like, what's the
It's
point?
similar
like,
to the Cotswolds, I think.
yeah,
If anyone's ever been there, it's just
Cotswolds,
basically
yeah.
like Cotswolds.
Yeah, especially just Cotswolds, most villages. But yeah, it's nice to live in a village. But it's annoying when the fields like you like to walk in are blocked off
I
for a
think there's
time.
still a way to get there though. But I think it'll take you twice as because everywhere links to the fields. Like all what's the saying? All paths lead to.
All paths lead to somewhere.
Lightning never strikes twice. I don't know, but
Here we go. Wisdom with Rowan.
Pandora's box. Anyway,
Oh no.
let's not get into Pandora's box.
Let's not
again,
into
but
Pandora's box.
I don't know.
No.
I'm assuming there's another way around, but it didn't come to my mind.
Well-
and if there is another way around, it probably takes about 2 hours to get there. So
Well, next time I go down there, I'll have to go down and see if we can find another way to venture into our fields. But anyway, Rowan, we've got some big news. I think we already put out a little advert on the podcast
Sonic
channel.
CD. The Sonic
No,
CD.
no, not this. It's another bit of news. We've got a YouTube channel. We've now got a
Have we? I
podcast.
thought we already did.
We dap. No, it's the thing,
In
right?
February.
We've had a YouTube channel, the JR's Gaming YouTube channel, which is our main channel, which is where we'll be uploading in the future lots of gaming videos. Me and Ryan doing gaming together and things like that. If you want to see visuals and stuff, but we've officially
the
launched.
first gaming, the Mario Kart PC video was the best one, my favourite one, even though I sound like a chipmunk.
Yeah, we were talking about this, weren't we, Ryan, before we hit the record button, about how your voice and like my voice.
I mean, because I speak every day, so I don't notice it. But if you go back, it's probably a bit different.
Yeah, like if you go to like the first episode of JR's Gaming, Ryan's voice is like higher than it is now, and his voice is now lower than it was a few months ago. It's kind of strange because literally it's just how the voice changes as you grow older and stuff. But yeah, it is quite interesting to see, like, look back on your childhood and be like, oh, that was me when I was younger. But it is quite funny if you listen to our older episodes or our older But yeah, the YouTube channel's kind of quiet at the moment. It's in its hibernation period because we're not actually going to upload to it
It's been
until
hibernating for half the year, hasn't it?
yeah, because we need to like we're still
We're focusing on the
concentrating.
podcast, yeah.
We're focusing on the podcast for now, and then we're going to hopefully
I mean,
when we've got a bit more free time, start to dish out
I'm
videos on
thinking
there.
about I'm in the future I'll get a capture card for my 3DS, but I'm not gonna you're the expert. I'm not gonna make the same mistake you did, like
Right.
buying one and you can't use it. Because what was wrong with the other one?
Right, so what happened was you can't actually get a capture card for the 3DS unless you either mod it, which is mod it.
Well, you can like install like a capture card slot into it.
Yes, you need to install a capture card slot. Now it can only be done, I'm afraid, for all of you with old 3DSs or old, 2DSs. This cannot work.
Wait, I've got a new 3DS. Okay, what's
yeah, Rowan can do it with his new 3DSs. But as far as I know, they did try to get boot NTR, which is if you've got a hacked or modified.
Wait, boot
DS.
NTR. Wait, isn't that? I thought that came with when you modded the DS. Oh, I heard
boot
that
NTR.
No,
maybe
no, I heard it somewhere like, about hacks when I was hacking my DS. Maybe boot 9 strap. I'm thinking.
Oh, boot 9 strap. Yeah, that's very different. So basically, if you've hacked your DS, you would know what these are. But yeah,
but I've heard of boot NTR as well. Is it like a screen recording software then?
Yeah, basically boot NTR / SnickerStream.
You can like put it to your computer.
Yeah, it's called SnickerStream. Basically, you download it off the Universal Updater, or just get the QR code, and then basically you go through a few steps, and bang, you can actually wirelessly stream your 3DS. Yeah, so bang.
Bang.
Yeah, bang. You can
well, wait. Is that why can't you do that on your 2DS then? Because you've got Universal Updater.
Yes, I have, but it just won't. I've tried it right so far with the latest version of boot NTR and a SnickerStream.
Ooh, I've not even got boot NTR. Maybe that'll be something I should try if I've got a new. So you don't even need any wires. I could literally do it right now, basically.
Yeah, you could do it right now.
No wire. I don't need to order any wire. Okay, there's a twist. I knew it. I knew it was too good to be true. Right, let's go.
Okay, so here's a twist. You can't do it on an old 3DS, which I just said, so I couldn't do it.
Oh, I can do it.
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, you can do it. No sweat. You can be streaming Pokemon.
Why am I only hearing this now? Why didn't you tell me about this when I first had my DS?
I told you this like a couple of days ago, I swear.
But I didn't know you
wirelessly stream your 3DS on the laptop or
TV yeah. I remember, you told me that, but like I didn't know you could. It was on the Universal Updater.
Yeah, it's Universal Updater, the latest version.
That's where I've seen it then, because I look on Universal Updater pretty much once a week.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll send you the YouTube video for the latest version.
Oh wait. So wait, and then I can what? Then
you
I can record the videos on my 3DS, right? And then put the SD card on the computer and like put the video on my computer.
Basically, no. Basically, what happens is you wirelessly stream it to your laptop.
Wait, yeah, I forgot you stream it to the computer.
You stream it to the computer / laptop / TV screen, whatever you're using. I think it's P. You record that off there. It can be 1080p. You can even put the frames up. It's really good.
That's pretty good. But you know what? The state my laptop's in do I need to get a screen? Actually, RecForth isn't that bad. RecForth worked on mine.
RecForth actually was used for our first ever YouTube video on the JR's Gaming.
And I didn't expect it to run smoothly because I tried using OBS and my laptop literally just like exploded.
Blew up.
I think.
Yeah.
it imploded, but. I think But like I think RecForth worked when I did it, so I could try RecForth. The frames might not be the best, but I could still give it a shot.
It's probably worth just waiting till you get your new laptop, because you were telling me about how Christmas is coming and you're either going to get a new Nintendo Switch or
I'm still thinking about which
laptop. It's either one of them, isn't it? So you're either going to be early streaming videos on our YouTube channel with Rowan's 3DS, or you're going to have a Nintendo Switch and you have probably
which is going to be best in the which is going to be best in the long run?
Probably, I don't know. Either one's really good, but I'm gonna.
I know. Like which laptops? Because there's like
Personally,
you can get laptops on eBay for like £100, which are just going to break in like 10 days.
In like 10 seconds. So what you're going to want to do is like I'm thinking personally. I think you should take care of the 3DS. So I personally think you should get a laptop, and then I'll get the Nintendo Switch, which I'm saving up for. Then I can get the capture. I've already got a capture card.
To be honest,
so I can use that.
I'm not gonna. Gaming laptops are like £1,000. So like,
just get a good like.
The thing is, before my laptop,
Lenovo.
before I sent my laptop in for a repair company, and they messed it up, which is a story for another day.
Yeah.
It was running really fine, but something happened to it. It was like, what was it? It kept trying to like it wouldn't launch basically like Windows 10. So like just randomly one day it had been running fine the whole like the rest of its existence, which was like 2016. So what it was
Well, it was.
it just wouldn't launch. It said like preparing automatic updates, but it wasn't like doing the updates. So or like automatic repair. So I sent it into this repair company, put a solid state drive in it, which I know what a solid state drive is, and they're normally quite good. The one that he put in, I've no idea. Like he must have put like one from what was it, made in the 90s or so? I don't know, because I put it worked. It made my laptop boot up. But the problem was, the screen was freezing every like 2 seconds. Like my mouse was freezing, like Windows, it was just freezing. So I knew what I had to do. I rolled back the display adapter driver, and it worked. It stopped the freezing, but now it's just severely underpowered. So the loading times and stuff of everything's brilliant, but it can't run, for example, stuff that it like used to, like some Steam games that I had and stuff like that.
That's pretty rubbish.
Can't run, but yeah. But of the amount, my Steam account's probably worth quite a lot. So if I get a new laptop, I'll just log into Steam and then I can play all my other games.
So recommend Lenovo. Like a Lenovo, you can get them for like 355 quid, and that is quite a bit of money. But it's going to be worth it. You can like edit.
I got this laptop. Well, every time I get something like a laptop, I'm on a bargain hunt basically. So like, I look for the cheapest. I think everyone does this though, but I look for the cheapest. This laptop I got here.
It was a bargain hunt laptop.
It was meant to be about 300, I think, but it was. I got it for about 150 quid, which was a bargain, really.
No, my laptop's like.
But that's a bargain, isn't it, for a laptop? 150.
My laptop.
I mean,
I think the laptop I'm using is like probably originally 300 quid, but it's so old, it's so goddamn old that it's literally dying right now.
It's
lost its value so much. It's broken. The CPU isn't working correctly, but I still get to use it for editing for JR's gaming.
It can do mine can do simple stuff still, like the essential stuff that a laptop can do, but I just don't know what I mean, why are you a repair company if you're just going to mess my laptop even? I'd rather it be broken forever than use it underpowered.
Just shove a broken 1981 disc up its arse. There you go. Then give it back to you.
He did, I think.
Yeah. There you go, guys.
Things about laptops is they're harder to fix than desktops because they're not designed to. Some laptops aren't designed to be opened up.
They're more compact, aren't they? Like the more modern laptops they're getting, it's just like phones. Like more laptops coming out, the more compact they are.
A piece of paper in a few years.
So
will laptops probably.
Yeah, well, laptops are getting more and more compact, and they're taking things like away from it, so you don't like change certain things. It's literally a money grab.
Hold on, Judah. I just remembered something. Are they not going to make any more DSs? Like, it's just no more DSs in the future.
No, I think they. Probably though,
but they should make like Nintendo 4DS or something, like carry on the line.
Well, think about how the Game Boy is still in sale. It's still being like in sale in Japan in some shop. Like it's really rare. The Game Boy is still being dished out.
Or Nintendo 1DS or something.
The Nintendo 1DS or the Nintendo McDonald's DS. Really rare.
Nintendo No DS.
The Nintendo No DS. Like, anyway, we're getting off topic, but there's these really like rare Nintendo items that are basically out there that Japan produced that have never been put into the West, which me and Ryan are going to go on a hunt for when we go to Japan in the future. So yeah, we'll look out for that. But anyway, guys, our podcast, which you are listening to now, you're either listening to it on YouTube or you're listening to it on, I don't know, Spotify or something. So please subscribe and support us if you're listening from YouTube. And yeah, go check our YouTube channel out if you haven't, because we're now going to be moving all our podcasts there as well, our episodes. Now, I said to Rowan, I'm not just going to get every single episode and just upload it periodically 1, 2, because it's just stupid. Like, it's just going to be it's going to be rubbish. Like, it's just not going to work. I'm just going to keep on uploading as it is now. Like, we're on episode 31 now. So we're starting from there. And I did re-upload the one I did with Eli Turp about music, Nintendo music. So that's pretty good. But yeah, go check us out.
I've not even heard that one yet.
Oh, he should. It's a great one. Me and him had a great conversation. Basically, he's in his birth stage for this YouTube channel. It's only on 7 subscribers, so go support us. We've got 6,000 listeners. It blows my mind to think we've got 6,000 listeners.
Have we actually? Like, what? But do those listeners keep coming back, or are they just how many people have listened to us?
It's people who keep coming back on all the platforms.
I've got my bank card now, so. When are we gonna start making money? No.
Yeah. We'll get monetized pretty soon. When I sort my things out.
But apparently to get monetized, there's just a button you can click to activate it.
Yeah, but we'll discuss that on another day. But basically, yeah, it'd be great if I think I said in the advert, you 6,000 listeners, if you went and subscribed, 6,000 subscribers, just like that. But anyway, I found out the podcast community is actually very different to the YouTube community. I've actually found that out more.
So why have we put podcasts onto YouTube?
Just to grow our audience, I think, with the YouTube community, because
YouTube.
Speaking to a couple of friends and a couple of viewers, they're just there's people out there that stick to YouTube and they'll happily put something on in the background. I was like, why not? Why not just start uploading to YouTube as well? It depends when Rowan has some free time on his hands. Rowan can start his theory video. But I think you were planning on making a theory video on Luigi's Mansion, and now you can do that with ease.
I don't know. I think that's just falling apart now.
Yeah, because you couldn't find enough footage, so now you can do it with ease.
Well, no, because I found a lot of footage, right? Or I found some footage that I could use, but the problem was I had to go around commenting saying, "Can I use this in my video? Can I use this in my video?" And they weren't
contacting.
So I couldn't be asked to use it in the video, and then them going, "Oh, I did this. This is mine."
Yeah.
Playing my video or something. So.
Yeah, but you now can do that with ease because you can just film yourself. So yeah, the best thing ever.
The thing is, what if you do the thing? Won't it show top screen and bottom screen?
Yeah, and you can choose as well. You can choose. You want to show the top screen.
To have the top screen as well.
Yeah, or you can choose to have the bottom screen. It's really good. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Anyway, we get on the topic. Rowan, do you play Sonic?
The last Sonic game I played was a while ago, but I can't remember which. It was probably on the DS, I think. The original DS. Which
was it like Sonic Rush or Sonic?
No, but
Sonic Gold.
No, actually, yeah, it was Sonic Rush.
Yeah, Sonic Rush. We're actually going to talk about that later on.
I remember that. Yeah, that just pinged into. That was just a light bulb moment. I remember that. It was Sonic Rush. Yeah.
Yeah, for me with Sonic, I've never really played Sonic that much. It's never
Mario
really.
And Sonic count London 2012 Olympics.
Oh yeah. It's a classic. No, classically. So we're now talking classically Sonic, guys.
I mean, apparently Sonic CD is what we're going to talk about, but Sonic CD is pretty popular among Sonic fans. They're every time I see Peter Canetta this. I always mention him, but he's always oh, Sonic CDs. And, he always mentions Sonic CD. So
just to clarify, is Peter Canetta a YouTuber?
Yeah, yes. Well, have I never mentioned he's a YouTuber? I think I have.
We're now on YouTube, so shout out to Peter Canetta.
Yeah.
That's his. Yeah, but anyway, Peter Canetta, he's basically Sonic.
He's pretty much Scott the Woz. He's similar to Scott the Woz.
Oh, I love Scott the Woz. Scott the Woz is really funny.
Similar content. To him, but he does a lot of stuff. He made a round GameCube the other day.
A round GameCube.
Yeah,
all right.
He used
How did you do that?
I think he got stuff from a DIY shop or something, or Home Depot, and he put the GameCube inside and made a round GameCube on the outside. So
a round GameCube on the outside. Did he have all the wires for the actual original GameCube on the inside?
No. Basically, what he did was he got the original GameCube, right? The GameCube, the original one. He then made this sort of shell that looked like a round GameCube, and then he put the GameCube in. He made it so you can open the lid on top. He put the GameCube inside, so all the wires are coming out. So he didn't really make a whole new system. He used the GameCube. He
basically just grabbed a plant pot and stuck the GameCube inside and was like, plant pot GameCube.
No,
he might as well do that.
He made the round game.
That's not very anything special. It's just you're putting the GameCube into a box.
No,
I don't know.
He took his time. He took time out of his because it took him about a week, I think. But he made basically. He didn't get a plant pot. He got he made it himself. He got the materials and made sort of the round thing himself.
Man. Wow.
But anyway, he's not. What do you want? He's not Shigeru Miyamoto. What do you want him to do? Make an entire another GameCube?
I don't know. Just don't be like, I made a round.
To be honest, his thumbnails are sometimes misleading because it looks completely different. He said one time I made a portable Nintendo 64 and the thumbnail looked completely different to what he made.
Oh, so, yeah. Clickbait. Anyway,
everyone clickbait. We're probably going to clickbait in the future.
Probably, yeah. I don't. Yeah, well, you need to use catchy things, don't you, to get people to click on the video. It's also the algorithm, which is also quite brutal. But anyway, Peter, what did Peter Canetta say about Sonic CD? What did he say about Sonic CD?
He just loves Sonic. I mean, he loves Sonic more than he does Mario.
Right. Wait, well,
But yeah,
right.
like yeah, I hear him mention it a lot, like Sonic CD, like Sonic
Mm.
CD. No, wait, what's it? Sonic School something. I don't know.
Sonic. There's so many Sonic. Right, listen, right. Sonic is either love him or hate him, right? He's just a little blue hedgehog. Everybody knows what Sonic is. The Sega all-star Sega
Oh, the
character.
Sonic movie was good as well. Even
Sonic
though that
movie was
included the realistic hair as well.
Sonic movie was really good. Just like where Nintendo
No,
actually
but
got
seriously,
involved.
like it's an actual
Mm.
epidemic.
But yeah, but it was really it was
What?
really good. Yeah, it was. It was really good.
It's an
But
epidemic.
it's epidemic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's
Awesome.
basically like search up a video. Have you seen the video? The problem with Mario's hair
The problem with Mario's No, I've not. What is that?
and the problem with Luigi's teeth.
What? The
Look,
problem with
it's a guy
Mario and
who-
Luigi's?
he
What are
does
you
like
on about?
He does like a documentary. He's a guy who does like a documentary style videos, and he
What,
looks
the
at
anatomy of Mario and Luigi how it went wrong? Like the problem with
No,
Mario's
you know,
arse,
basically,
it's
you know,
too
in
round.
How in Mario Odyssey they made Mario's hair look really realistic.
Yeah, true.
And they made and he was like, he basically like he said like the contrast between his cartoony face and like the realistic hair like sends something called like something or other a phobia where like it triggers like
Yeah.
someone to like feel like uneasy or something, because it is true, like his hair's really realistic in Odyssey, but he's still got that like round like cartoonish. Just look at the video. I'm not. Yeah. Okay. Just look at the video, but it goes into a bit
It's
more
just
depth.
until you say Luigi's teeth, though, then that's when it comes. Like, what the hell? Who the hell's looking at Luigi's teeth?
Gingivitis. Do you know what it is?
Gingivitis. Like, explain. Come on.
It's basically gum disease, because his gums are red and the gums are meant to be pink. So like, why Nintendo made like his gums red, which implies like gum disease. So
Who
like,
the hell's examining his gums? Being like, oh, look at Luigi's gums.
no,
They're
yeah,
gonna
no.
be
In the
red
video,
today.
he actually went to a proper dentist and said like, do these gums look right? And he said, well, no, they're red, so that implies that he's got gum disease.
Oh,
So
great.
Luigi's got gum disease.
I know we're going on a massive tangent.
Yeah, gum disease.
Yeah, gum disease. Luigi's got gum disease. Who knew? But anyway, Sonic. Basically, Sonic. I've never really got into Sonic that much. Like I played Sonic Rush on the Nintendo DS for the longest time, and then I enjoyed that, and then I
don't
kind
even
of
remember
gave
one
up.
thing about it, but I just remember that I had it and I played it a bit.
It just never really appealed to me. Just like how you have to zoom everywhere really fast, and then you hit some spikes and die.
Just like FIFA, just like that. How that never appealed.
Yeah, just like how FIFA never appealed to me. It's just like, yeah, Sonic never appealed to me. But yeah, but Sonic's a whole different thing though. It's just kind of like you have to zoom really fast through the entire course and then die. So it's just. Really
but then again,
Mario
like is similar, isn't it?
It is, but it's more slower paced. What I like, you know, you have to kind of like
Mario
walk around.
can roll as well, like Sonic.
He can roll. It depends. But anyway, Sonic news of the week.
Well, he can't really roll like exactly how Sonic does. Otherwise, his hat would fly off.
Yeah, true. If Mario tried to roll like Sonic, it'd be
his hat would fall off.
Yeah, more than it would.
Oh.
What are we going on? Let's go. Anyway, news of the week though. Sonic kills himself if you wait for more than 3 minutes on the original Sonic CD.
So now this is something that gives me the chills, to be honest. Stuff like this in video games always makes me think. Were they drunk while they did this? Like, what psychotic?
Like, who the hell decided to put this in the game? Basically. Yeah.
What I just makes me think, like, what psychotic person made it so Sonic kills himself after 3 minutes of no controller action?
Well, hang on a minute. We need to look at this. We need to see if he actually is killing himself, because it's more of a theory. Because let's just watch it.
I don't think there's a theory about jumping off a cliff. I think that literally is just committing suicide. There's no ifs, buts, or maybes, is there?
Yeah. Well, anyway, let's have a look. So it's Sonic the Hedgehog CD. It's a 1993 platform game from the Sega CD, developed and published by Sega. The story follows Sonic the Hedgehog as he attempts to save an extraterrestrial body, Little Planet, from Dr. Robotnik or something. Anyway, it made in 1993. The theory is, but basically what happens is, Sonic, I've seen what happens. Basically, I actually found this out through my friend. I was on the bus the other day with my friend, and I was speaking to him, and he was like, "Did you know on Sonic, if you it's a theory that he's got severe ADHD and like kills himself, because if you leave him on the very first Sonic games, including I think Sonic CD and some other games, basically he just starts to tap his foot and he looks a bit frustrated. Like, that's all well and good. Like, he does that, and then if you get to like 3 minutes or 5 minutes, he's like, I'm out of here, and just jumps off the edge of the cliff, and then it's game over. You lose a life. Like, no matter how many lives you've got, that's gone. It's basically the theory is. One of the theories out there, big to this theory, is Sonic has severe ADHD and he doesn't move. If he doesn't move enough, which he does move a lot, he kills himself. No matter how many lives you have left, if you leave Sonic hanging for too long, he'll just say, "I am out of here," and jump and proceeds to jump off the platform, and the game is over, and you lose your life.
Well,
That aside, it's some more stuff here. That aside, it said the Sonic game, has some other weird and creepy things, including kicking defenseless animals and other things. Is Sonic that innocent after all?
the kicking defenseless animals, how does that look? Because in Minecraft, you kill like cows and sheep and stuff.
That's Minecraft though. Like it's Sonic. Like Sonic's supposed to be a hero.
What's the
like
difference?
Sonic's supposed to be a hero. Like in Minecraft, you do whatever you want.
You have to kill the Ender Dragon.
No, you don't. Like you do what you want.
Do.
That's in like the survival though.
Yeah, but that's what most people play.
Yeah, you do it. Yeah, but it's
if you're
kind
creative, you just search up wool and then you don't have to kill a sheep for
No, but even you would understand. Sonic just going up to a rabbit and kicking it in the face and then breaking it.
Okay, you can say the same about Mario 64 though. Like he picks up rabbits, doesn't he, and throws them about.
Yeah, that's not really like kicking them, is it?
Oh, it's different when Mario does it. I see.
No.
When Sonic does it, he gets blamed, but Mario gets away scot-free.
Nah, listen. Does Mario kick them across the floor, like, and make them?
You probably can if you press the right button.
No, I don't know. It's all like theory. It's probably all theory. It's just, yeah, he just kicks
But
them across.
How does it look though? Is what I want to know. How does it look? Does he kick them and blood shoots out their eyes or something? Like
It's not like that. Like I've seen it, and it just looks like he's abusing them. Like if you leave him too long near, it's just kind of like it just doesn't look right. It just doesn't sit right. And I've looked on Reddit and there's other things as well that people don't really like about it. It's just it's just. I mean, it depends. Do you like Sonic CD? Many people do.
I've never played it, but wait, there's a port of Sonic CD on Universal Updater, isn't there?
There is. So yeah,
and now I don't want to download it because stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just gonna piss me off. Like, imagine you want to go and get some tea.
Yeah, I need the toilet. You come back, he's jumped off. Oh, he's jumped off the cliff again.
He's jumped off the cliff again. Lost all in, and it says like if you restart.
That's the third time you've done that, Sonic. I was only going to the toilet.
Yeah, it's really annoying because like It's just so. Could
you imagine if you didn't move in Super Mario 3D Land and he just decided, well, I'm going to kill myself, and then he just jumps into the water and drowns? Like it's the same concept.
It is the same concept, and it is really bloody annoying. I'm glad it isn't in the most recent Sonic game because that would just piss me off, and it's pissing everyone off. Because
it wouldn't piss me off. It would piss me off, but it would also give me like the creeps. Like that. I mean, like, because won't kids imitate that? As well as the kid.
What? How's a kid gonna go? Right, I'm out of here and just jump off a cliff when they're bored?
No, but they might say like, "Oh, Sonic did it. I guess it's fun," and then they just jump off the high.
Yeah, but everyone does that. Everyone jumps around pretending to be the Power Rangers, and they don't die.
But what about kids
in the playground?
If they see Sonic doing that, they was like, "Oh, I'm gonna grab the cat," grab the cat and then start kicking it or something.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. Yeah, basically, it's just not. It's just weird. That's why I'm like.
Oh yeah. By the way, as well, back to Minecraft. Turkey wanted the country of Turkey wanted to ban Minecraft because they thought children might start going out in real life and killing sheep and cows and stuff with a diamond sword.
Just going around with a sword, hitting a cow on the head. Oh, Margaret, don't do that.
Margaret.
I don't know.
Sounds like an old woman.
That's a bit stupid, to be honest. I mean, I think I do understand the influence games do have on people, but it's just a bit I'm not really concerned about this game.
Fortnite and Call of Duty cause people to go out with an AK-47 in real life and start shooting up people.
Yeah, that was a problem. I do know. I was watching a documentary about.
Not in this country though. I don't recall. It's more.
But, many America. I think
are easily accessible.
Exactly. I was watching a documentary about the life of a serial killer, and he was looked into the background that
Jeffrey Dahmer and Richard Ramirez and that they love GTA 5. I'm guessing they love it because you can literally from what I've seen of it, you can do anything you want, and that includes just killing random people. It's
yeah, it is. I think it is a problem though. The games do influence certain people, but with this Sonic thing, it's not really a concern though.
Certain people though. If, for example, if you play, for example, you played GTA Chinatown Wars, did you feel I want to kill someone now?
Yeah, I did. I went and killed loads of people after that, all the time. No, I'm joking. No, I didn't. I'm not really someone who's influenced by games.
So it only affects certain people, and I'm guessing the people who are getting influenced by games like GTA and Call of Duty are like were already mental to begin with. I'm pretty
Mm.
sure.
Yeah, it's pretty important to
But
make
anyway,
sure.
what about this
Yeah.
Sonic thing? What do you make of it?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say like it's not really. I'm not really concerned that much about people like killing themselves, but it's just like it's the theory that Sonic has ADHD.
No, Yoshi commits suicide in Mario 64 though. It's
What?
a theory as well, but basically, if, at the end of Mario 64, you go to the top of the castle where Yoshi is, and you talk to him, and he basically says like, "Oh, you completed the game and stuff," and then he just like turns around and like jumps off the castle. So the theorists jumped onto that. Like,
yeah, but
Matt
like you know, this is
Matt
what I
Pat
think
from
about
the
it. This
game
was the
theory.
first. This was the first 3D game to exist, though. Like with Mario, like they couldn't. They obviously wanted him to like jump off like a dinosaur and walk off. Like maybe they just couldn't have the animation to make him.
But he wasn't on Yoshi. That was the thing. He was just like a, you know how you talk to people in Mario 64. It was just like that, and he just talked to Yoshi, and he wasn't even on him. He just turned around and just jumped off the castle.
Yeah,
then
but it probably.
Matt Pat from the game theory jumped on that, and he was like, Yoshi's committing suicide.
Yeah, there's so many. Oh yeah, game theories are massive. Yeah, so many different. Like I watched the game theory a lot, and it's quite interesting
Matt
to
Pat.
think what theories there are. But yeah, no, I honestly think what's so funny about Matt Pack?
Matt Pat. Is his name
Matt
Matt or Pat? It can't be both.
Matt Pat Pack. It's like that's
Matt Pat.
a whole
Matt
bloody
Pat.
tongue twister now.
Matt Pat from the game theory, but like I just thought about he was in like this Five Nights at Freddy's musical, and I just remembered what he did in it, and it was funny.
Oh dear, yeah. I mean, no, basically, yeah. So I mean, I'm just kind of interested. It kind of makes sense though, Sonic having ADHD.
But why does it?
Because being someone like Sonic just can't stop moving. Like he needs to move all the time, and then the very fact he starts tapping his foot against the ground if you leave him for a long time without like moving. And I can say it's because I've got ADHD, and like I can't sit still. Like, I have to like spin a pen around, walk off, run off, tap my foot. It's just
I've got a bit as well.
It's kind of taking the mick, isn't it?
Sort of.
I'm angry at this person who made Sonic. What?
I don't know if that was their intention or not.
I don't think it was, but
I think it's always been a thing that Sonic taps his foot. Like I think that's been a thing for ages.
It's always been, but it's the theory that Sonic has ADHD. I would actually agree with it because I do think looking at Sonic, like just break dancing.
What about in the Sonic movie? He stood still for a lot of that.
But obviously didn't look into his theory. I think they've kind of changed Sonic up and Mario up over the years. Like obviously they've made him different.
Yeah, now he's got an American accent.
Now Mario's got an American accent.
It's
great.
Mario.
It's now turned into a meme. It's me, Mario. It's like, what's going on, guys?
No, he said no. There was this but he lied though. He's a liar because Chris Pratt. He's a liar because he said he did this like YouTube short where it was like, "It's a me, a Mario." That's not the voice. You'll have to wait to hear the voice. But it is.
No, but
he
did he?
In the same voice, doesn't he? He doesn't put on any accent or whatnot.
Yeah. Oh dear.
The French. Have you heard the French version of Mario?
No.
Movie?
No, I've not.
Better.
Oh, because it's more French. It's like near Italian, isn't it?
Never mind.
French Mario. This is pissing me off. All this different. Mario is Italian. He's not French, American, or anything else.
No, I mean no, but like for different languages, they have to record like different voice actors. Yeah. So like if you're French, you're not going to watch it in Italian or English.
Yeah, true.
So Chinese and Japanese and stuff they have to. But the thing is that the person who voiced Mario for the French version put on a better voice for Mario than Chris Pratt.
Yeah, I can. Well, yeah, because it sounds more. It's got that you know that tag.
Yeah, Mario never
twang.
goes français. You're français, Luigi.
Français, Luigi.
Français.
All right.
No, to be honest, yeah. I don't know, man. I think the Mario movie is going to be a failure.
It's going to be a failure, but yeah, we kind of gone off topic every 5 minutes in this podcast. It's quite funny.
Right,
we stick to one topic, and we're like, oh yeah, bang. We go and talk about Mario. But yeah, what do you think of Sonic having ADHD? Do you think he does?
It's plausible. It's a plausible theory, but it's again, why? It's a game. Play it. Get on with it. Why are you looking into?
Yeah, it is. It's
but to be honest, I sometimes like lore. It depends. To be honest, I like lore in more like sort of in-depth games like Five Nights at Freddy's. Like I like the lore behind those types of games.
Like Pokemon as well. Like the lore behind that is very.
Well, yeah, because it depends if it's a game that I play. Like Mario 64 isn't a game that I play that much, and And so, like, looking at the lore in that, it doesn't bother me. But if I looked at the lore in, like, a game that I played, it would sort of ruin the game for me. So I just think, now every time I play Sonic, I think, well, he's only moving like that because he's got ADHD, and now it's ruined it for me, and now I'm going to cry, so...
yeah, yeah, I can understand what you mean. Like some of the lore can kind of make you feel, the character's kind of different now because you kind of know what happened. But yeah, I believe the theory. And does he kill himself? I mean, I'm not entirely
So wait,
sure.
what if you're not on the edge of a cliff? What if you're indoors?
No, it's always like he just jumps off the screen or like off the platform. Like say you're standing on a platform, he's off onto the. But I'm not entirely sure. It's just 50-50 for me. Like 50% of me saying yes, maybe he's killing himself because you lose a life, right? It's game over.
You lose all of your lives, don't you?
Yeah, you lose one life.
No, but it said no matter how many lives you have, it's game over. So.
No. It's like no, as in like if you lose all your lives. So say you have 3 lives left. Go to the toilet or make some tea or go and do something else, stroke your cat, and you have 3 lives left. Yeah, he jumps off, and then he respawns, of course. Then he jumps off again, then respawns, jumps off again. You lose all those lives. You're not going to leave it
for that long. If you're leaving your game for that long, then I mean, unless you forget about it, then
no,
can happen.
It only takes 3 minutes, and he jumps off again. Like if you're going for 20 minutes, you're dead.
Yeah, but how? So 369. So you'd have to be whatever you do for 9 minutes. Probably more considering the fact that he has to like respawn. That shaves off a few seconds.
Maybe so, it's just all a bit annoying to be honest.
I'm sorry, but if you're leaving your game on pause for 9 minutes, then I'm sorry, but you deserve to have your lives taken away in the game.
Yeah, I mean, Sonic never appealed to me. It's fun. I'm not going to say I like it. Like I'll happily play Sonic now and again. It's just not something I'll go out of my way to buy, to be honest. It's just never... But yeah, this whole ADHD thing of him killing himself, it's just... I'm 50-50 on it. That's my view. I'm 50-50. What about you, Rowan? Are you 50-50 or do you think it's all a big load of nonsense? He hasn't got ADHD. It's just people making things...
Most theories are like... To be honest, that's true, because a lot of theories aren't like sort of... They're theories for a reason, you know what I mean? They're not absolute truth.
Exactly.
You don't take every theory you see as truth, do you?
No, I don't.
That's good then. Because I mean, yeah, but I guess it makes sense. I mean, theories that make sense as well. Like when people say there's a theory that the world ended in 2012 and everything since then's been a dream. I'm like, shut up.
A theory is kind of like a belief that you have to take into yourself and then say, right, what am I going to believe about this? Is it agreeable?
Possibly. I mean,
because some theories are like a load of rubbish. Like, yes, that is clearly rubbish. Like, yeah. So then other theories, there's got some I've got some truth to it. So yeah, it's always important. It's good theories and bad theories and just rubbish theories. So yeah, it's just. Yeah, my idea is he probably doesn't kill himself. It's just a little thing they added there to piss you off. But they're taken out now, so it's fine. You can play Sonic with ease.
Wait,
what about you? Like now in the late.
Yeah, in the latest game. Because I was going to say Sonic CD does not receive any updates anymore, does it?
Yeah, that'd be really annoying. So yeah.
Game of the week. Game of the week.
Rowan, read out the game of the week for me. What's the game of the week?
Game of the week is Sonic Rush, like we mentioned earlier. Released 15th of November 2005. Developer is Dimps. I've never heard of them. Sonic Team. And the platform's a Nintendo DS systems. Nominations: Kids' Choice Award for Favourite Video Game. Price in UK $5.99 to $50. Yeah, $81. That's a big jump. And then USA is $14.99. Now, what's up with the price there? Like, is there different versions of it?
So no. Basically, I looked this price up and I was kind of blown away. To be honest, it's the whole old game mentality on eBay. So
is it like sealed? Like if it's sealed, it's worth more.
So basically, long story short, Sonic Rush isn't sold anymore because it's an old game. It's not no longer they're no longer making copies of it. Therefore, it's an old game. Therefore, it can only be bought second hand. Meaning, eBay people are there's someone on eBay selling the second hand card for $5.99. Bang, you can get it then. $4.99, $5.99. But there's someone on eBay who's selling the game unopened for $50.89, and then I saw one going for $60. So it's kind of.
But the USA is just one price, no matter what.
No, I think that's the one I found, $14.99. That's the regular one on eBay. But there are higher prices, $14.99, like $14 more. Like you probably get ones for like $20 or even more dollars. So it's definitely
even more dollars.
Even more dollars. It's definitely just the whole old game rubbish about it's more money now. It's an old game, which is total annoyance. To be
It makes
honest.
a bit of sense at least.
Yeah.
But and I mean, if it Sonic, I mean, DS games are like not. I mean, I want to say they're not that old, but 2005 is a bit old. But at the same time, like if you're talking about Game Boy, then I'd get it. But like DS games, I still feel like
they still need to go out a bit more to get
like,
to that price.
Like, for example, Wii Sports, like in a few years, is that going to be worth a lot? Even though it came with every single Wii.
Who knows? Yes, definitely. I think so. Like in the future, it's going to happen. Like,
everyone and their grandma has got Wii Sports.
Yeah, but as the years pass on, things are going to get more and more vintage. Like as everything else, I think about things that are made years and years and years ago. They're like really expensive now. For things, like a vintage radio.
I was joking. Wii Sports. Everyone and their mum has got that game. It came with every single Wii.
No, but like 80 years time, it might be expensive.
Oh yeah,
surely.
probably 80 years, but like 80 years then.
Yeah, I'm talking about 80 years time, like no longer in the future, because everyone and their mum and probably their dad and their granddad too has it. So
yeah, like if you don't think you have like a copy of Wii Sports, check underneath your bed. One's probably there.
Yes. So basically, Sonic Rush, brief game. It's a really fun game. Basically, complete. Basically, it's got introduced Blaze. They introduced
introduced the character Blaze.
They introduced the character Blaze, I think, for the first time on the Nintendo DS. Blaze is the pink cat. Pink cat.
Yeah. The only reason is, like, reason I know a couple characters from Sonic is because I played the London Olympic Games.
Yeah, it's actually got a story to it, Sonic Rush. It's got a story to it. And I actually remember crying, because I played this when I was younger.
You cried?
I remember like, playing it in 2010 or something. And on my Nintendo DS. And basically, I borrowed it from my friend. And let me play the entire thing. And it was pretty emotional. The music was really emotional. It was pretty emotional.
Even though it was pixelated.
Even though it was pixelated. No, it wasn't like it was cartoon it was cartoon sort of. It was a cartoon. And then it had the pixelated Sonic. So the cartoon story and then the pixelated. So it was kind of.
Well, the way I got it was.
Surely you would remember. Or do you not remember it? Surely you would remember.
I don't know about the game, mate. but the thing is that the way I got it was, I think for like 2 weeks, basically my other, I had two nans. One of them's like passed away now, but the one that passed away used to used to come every single Friday, right?
Yeah.
So basically, for two of the Fridays, she brought back like a DS game. I was like, I never asked where have you got this from, because back then they were still quite, you know what I mean?
You can go and buy them from like the pound shop or something.
Can you?
No, I'm joking. I don't know, like just pop into the pound shop.
But like she was the type of person who would stay in all week and like come into our house would be like the highlight of a whole week, basically.
Oh.
And but like to bring back, she brought Pokemon. What's it called now? Pokemon. It was a weird Pokemon game though, because the way you catch Pokemon is you have to keep circling the Pokemon like with your stylus.
Oh.
I don't know. It's Pokemon Ranger. That's what it was called.
Oh, Pokemon Ranger. Yes. That's a good brand. Yeah.
And she bought that. I played that for a bit. Then she bought Sonic Rush, and I was like, I just started playing it. And she was like, "Are you not gonna look at the instructions?" I was like, "No." And she was like, "So you're not gonna know how to walk, swim, and stuff, like reading all the instructions?" But I don't remember a single thing about the game. It like Sonic games seem like they're the same as one another or similar at least, which is about Mario as well. But like Mario games are different. Like I've not seen many 3D Sonic games. It's always been 2D. Unless it's the mobile game Sonic Dash, which is I don't think really counts.
Yeah, my sister plays Sonic Dash all the time. She's obsessed with it.
I used to play Sonic Dash quite a lot. They introduced Angry Birds where you could play as an Angry Bird, so then it's not really Sonic Dash, is it? But
it's Angry Bird Dash.
Angry Bird
Dash.
But
it's basically Sonic Rush I've had some good memories with it. I used to play it every single day in, day out. I loved it. On my Nintendo. The bosses were really fun. Like you had these little. I remember like the first boss is like 2 dragons, and like I completed the entire thing.
2 dragons.
Like 2 like metal dragon heads.
Oh, that reminds me of Toad Tracker. That does.
Toad Tracker.
Like, the King of Powerpuff.
That was a nightmare. The King of Powerpuff P.
You beat it in one try.
Yeah, I beat it in one try, and Rowan was like, "I can't do it," and I was like, "What's this?" And like just in one go.
I gave up like really easily.
Yeah, so, then Rowan was just like. Oh man, how did you do that? But it'd be interesting when Rowan gets this boot NTR. We'll be in all the JR's gaming people.
My PC's looking at me crying right now because it knows what's coming.
Yeah, we're about to put it through.
I'm about to put Rec Force on it.
Anyway, but yeah, Sonic Rush. I had some good memories with it. I played couple of the bosses there were quite fun. And it's just really fun. They had a whole different loads of worlds, and it was just a general little Sonic game, a bit more updated from the old game, and it was really fun. It was really fun. I had a great time playing that, and bosses were really fun. Really bloody hard and awkward and difficult at the end, but it was really fun. I have good memories from that Sonic game. So Sonic Rush. Interested like how expensive it is now, considering I played it years ago and I've not got it now, so can't get it. Maybe I can get it again somehow. But yeah, Sonic Rush. Go and check it out and pay £50 for it or £5.99. Choose your pick. But anyway, Rowan, we have our second to last segment of the week. Japanese English gone wrong. Rowan.
Gone wrong.
I thought this was quite funny.
Shall I read it, or do you want to read it?
I'll read it this time. So basically, this sign is for like a community event. So
have I ever read a Japanese English gone wrong? I don't think, but you can read it. Yeah.
I think you have. I think you read the last one. I'll have to like. Our viewers are
I don't
like,
think so. I seem to
send
remember
in now and be
you
like,
read the
"Yo,
last one.
you're being rude to Rowan." But anyway, I'll read this one and then Rowan can read the second one. Don't worry. I'll remember.
Second
Basically,
one. There is no second one.
Well, the next episode. On the next episode, you can read it out.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, basically, this is a Japanese community sign. So basically, it's like an event, a community event, or a festival, and it says here, like, it's basically trying to put comfort to people to say, "Oh, you can join us," but it basically says in the most worst way possible. It says underneath the Japanese, it says, "If you would like to join us, rubbish will never be homeless." Rowan, would you like to join us?
Yeah, right. Well, now on to questions of the week. That was Japanese. Wrong. Okay, but no, seriously, right?
Yeah.
This one made me laugh earlier. You might have heard me chuckle randomly, and that was because I saw what was coming up. If you'd like to join us, if you'd like to join us, rubbish will never be homeless. So rubbish will never be homeless. As long as rubbish will never be homeless, you can join us.
Oh,
it makes no sense.
Yeah,
It's like
it makes no sense.
Through.
Yeah,
it's like them saying, like, what's it called? Them like halfway through a sentence. So like, if you'd like to join us, by the way, rubbish will never be homeless. It's like they gave up halfway through.
They've given up halfway through. The translation was going well until they got to the word rubbish. Like, if you would like to join us,
I'm not gonna lie.
They had it in the first. Yeah, they had it in the first. If you would like to join us, but have you got any idea of what they're saying? I've got a good idea.
What they're saying? What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you translate the stupid whatever it? Well, they've tried to say.
Wait, hold on. Don't tell me I can do this. I can do this.
He can do this. Do it then.
That's
do it.
That's a SpongeBob meme, by the way.
I know. Carry on.
Okay. If you would like to join us, rubbish will never be homeless. Is it like a homeless shelter?
No.
Okay. Is it like preventing sort of? They're saying like, if you'd like to join us, like litter picking on the streets. Rubbish will never be homeless because it will have a home when it goes.
Always has a home. You have a home in the bin. No, it actually isn't. So basically,
what is it? Okay, so basically, explain to me where it is, what it's about, what this means. Because
so
I don't know the first thing about Japanese, like the language. Yeah. I'll be real.
So yeah. So basically, this is basically a community event that's happening. So it's like a festival that's happening in the nearby town, and it's basically saying, if you would like to join us, it's saying this to the English people particularly. If there's foreigners, tourists there, it's saying basically, quite bluntly, I don't know why they're saying this. If you look stupid, you will not be homeless. You can join us. Like you can join us. It's basically saying if you would like to join us, join us. Anyone can join us. But it's basically made a right hash up of the sentence and said the most random.
What? Well, how did they achieve that then?
I know.
Where did the word rubbish and homeless come from?
It's basically saying if you're a piece of rubbish, you won't be homeless. We'll give you a home. Don't worry.
So it is a homeless shelter.
No, it's not. Never mind. This is getting really confusing very fast.
Sounds like one.
Yeah, it just doesn't. It doesn't make sense, as the most of these Japanese English gone wrong segments and signs. But anyway,
mate, yeah. No, I mean, wait. Did they use Google Translate then to translate all this?
I don't know. If they use someone, it's like they've got some like guy who's underpaid and he's like, I'm not paid enough for this, so I'm gonna write a bird of nonsense on here. Or they use Google Translate, which is kind of rubbish. But even Google Translate can't hash this up. But then again, I'm like, maybe it can. Being someone who learns Japanese and has used Google Translate.
I mean, okay, one time, I got banned from this Twitch stream that was Russian. Shall I tell this story?
Yeah, go ahead. Tell the story. We need to hear. Why would you get banned from a Twitch stream?
I didn't know what this is about. So, do you know the game Jackbox Party Pack? I think I introduced it to you a while back.
Jackbox Party Pack.
Oh wait, oh yeah, like Fibbage. Remember Fibbage?
Yes, yes. The games
Oh
used
yeah,
to
oh
play.
yeah, no, we had to put words in and stuff.
Yeah. Fibbage,
Yeah. That's Jackbox Party Pack. And I couldn't find any English ones that was doing that had Fibbage because I wanted to play with you can play with streamers and stuff.
Yeah.
I couldn't find anyone who had Fibbage, so I was like, I entered this Russian one. I was like, oh, it's Russian. So I was like, I typed it in. I went to Google Translate, right? Bad idea, right? Because it never translates it right. Went to English to Russian and put in, "Do you have Fibbage?" Right. So and then I copied and pasted the Russian that came out of it in his chat.
Do you have Fibbage?
Do you have Fibbage, right? And then I tried reversing it. And if you don't know what that means, so I went back to Google Translate and thought, hang on, I know what they do. So and then as basically I reversed it. So then I did Russian to English of what I just typed.
Yeah.
And what I sent to him was, "Do you have a bastard?"
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So Google Translate translated it wrong, and he was like, "Well, that's rude, isn't it?" And then just banned me off his channel. And I was like, "Well, I didn't care. It wasn't like I watched him. I just found him, because obviously, like, it's not like I watched him because obviously I don't. He was Russian. I didn't understand what he's saying, but I don't know what I was thinking because even if he said yes and I got into his lobby, I'd have to write everything in Russian. So I don't know what.
yeah. I mean, I've got a few Russian friends, and they said like Google Translate is pretty good with Russian, so that's quite surprising. But anyway, yeah, it would have been quite sad. It could have been quite funny because if you watched him for years and you were like his biggest fan, then you said, "Do you have a bastard?" And then you just like get off my stream. He's like, "Do you have a bastard? Is his son a bastard?" Oh dear. How rude, Rowan. How rude. Anyway, definitely going to go on. If you'd like to join us, Rubbish will never be homeless. Perfect. Inspirational. I'm putting that on my next T-shirt.
Honestly, no, that what I said makes sense about litter picking company. I mean, I think Rubbish will never be homeless because if rubbish is on the street, it's homeless. You pick it up, put it in the bin, it's got a home.
I think Rowan has a fair point.
Cut me off. All right, let's go.
All right then. Yeah. Anyway, we have questions of the week now. Next segment, and this week we don't have a full-on question because we have to be going pretty shortly. So I've chosen a comment. Someone's written a comment into our email, and it's from Bobby from Horsham, and he says, "Hey guys, just writing in to say have loved listening to your podcast. Would love to see some more guests on too. I think it's great you have now furthered your content to YouTube. Keep up the smashing work, Bobby from Horsham. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. It's great to hear you like the podcast. Guests, actually, yeah, we had Beth on and Natasha. People have been asking to have Beth back on. She will be coming back on with us. Hopefully soon. I need to ask her see if she's up to the job. But yeah, we actually are hoping to have, if it all goes to plan, next Saturday we're going to be doing an in-person podcast with our news manager, a good friend of mine, and our news manager who finds the news for us each week. And she's lovely, and she's going to be
there. I might not be.
Yeah, of course he is going to be. But yeah, Ryan, hopefully the three of us will be doing our next episode. Hopefully she may or may not be in it. It all depends. Yeah. It all depends if she's in it. But yeah, we might have her on next week.
Sorry, I didn't. You may have just heard me like mutter to myself. It's because people are opening and closing the door, so it's.
Oh dear, loud. People are running and playing chase in Ryan's house. Yeah, but basically, yeah. We actually, I've got some good news. I think I can now announce this now. It's I've spoken to the YouTuber and I can now announce this. Yeah, Ryan already knows about this, but basically, we're doing a collaboration. Well, I am anyway. When Ryan's going away on holiday in November, he's flying off. He's leaving me sad in my own room doing the podcast alone. So I have to find a guest, and not more than
that's in like 2 weeks, though, isn't it?
It's in like 2 weeks. I thought I got basically. I'm doing a collaboration with another YouTuber, and I'm collaborating with, I hope I say his YouTube name right, MSG Guy 01, and basically he is a Mario Kart. He does Mario Kart content.
I wish I could be there for that one. That sounds pretty good.
It's a shame.
Why have guests on when I'm here?
It's a shame. That's Ryan's always
like every time it's a guest, it's just covering for me, which is sad because I never get to meet any of the guests, which is sad. But like,
it's a big sad. Don't worry. I think don't worry. We're gonna have Ryan. A lot of people actually messaged me saying, "Is Ryan going to be on for the next guest episode?" Because they like the three of us all talking.
Yeah.
So
it makes more sense. Really,
it makes more sense. But usually we have a guest on when Ryan to cover for Rowan. But we are thinking, Rowan, of getting some guests on with you there as well, aren't we? Again, so yeah,
Yeah, I only had one guest episode, I think.
Yeah, that was really fun. But yeah, we'll do it again. Don't worry. We're gonna have hopefully our manager on. That'll be the three of us. That's gonna be fun. So yeah, the fun starts next Saturday, hopefully. But basically, me and MSG Guy and I had a chat, and we're happy to have it. We're happy to do a collab. Well, basically, he's gonna come onto this podcast, and I'm gonna interview him, have a good chat with him, and good banter about Mario Kart. And then don't worry, Rowan, because next time he comes back, maybe the three of us can actually do it. And I think he's just as upset as you are that he can't be on with you, because he said that he wanted to speak to you as well, but unfortunately you couldn't be here. But yeah, thankfully, when Ryan's back from his holiday, we can hopefully do it again. But yeah, we've got a collab coming up. So yeah, we've got some exciting stuff coming up with guests. And yeah.
Wait, isn't it the night before Bonfire Night is the one we're doing?
Yeah, we're gonna record the night before Bonfire Night, but it'll be going up on Bonfire Night.
Oh
yeah,
okay.
next Saturday.
I'm gonna say this again. Aren't we doing it the night before Bonfire Night? Aren't there going to be fireworks interrupting our podcast?
That's actually a really good point. Ryan just made a great point. But I think we'll record about like 4 o'clock, so it shouldn't be a problem.
I mean, I think some people gladly set fireworks off in the day, which makes no sense because you can't see them.
Which makes no sense. Oh yeah, yeah. For those of you who are foreign listeners who don't know a thing about Bonfire Night, yeah, this event that happens in the UK every bloody end of 5th of November, and it's like
nice, but like when you're trying to do something like a podcast, for example.
Yeah.
The fireworks in the background going. It's like,
basically, it's basically a period of time where the UK everyone sets off fireworks in their gardens and fields, and there's big bonfires and marshmallows.
And it's to remember that. What is it? To remember
Guy Fawkes,
treason and plot. Guy Fawkes.
But the politics. It's all politics and just
remember the 5th of November. Gunpowder, treason and plot. Hey.
Yeah. Anyway, we go way too off tangent. But yeah, cheers for the nice kind words, Bobby. It's always good to have encouragement from our listeners, and we will keep up. We'll keep up the smashing work, won't we, Ryan?
Yeah, we will.
We will do. But anyway, please send in your questions and comments to jrsgaming135@gmail.com. Please subscribe or follow us on whatever platform you're listening from, and leave us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, as this will help us out greatly and get the podcast around. Our socials will be in the description: our Instagram, our YouTube, our main YouTube, our Twitter, website, and Discord. Subscribe to this podcast YouTube channel as well, and you can, listen on here as well. But anyway, until then, it's a goodbye from me.
And a goodbye from me. Now I've got to go sort my dog out.
Sort your dog out. Go sort your dog out, Rowan. Go sort him out.